Let's have a quick look through the youth academy. So we have Axel Peltier, who is a centre-back. Oscar Ramirez, a centre-mid from Spain, who's training to be a centre-attacking mid. Harley Bentley, a left-winger from England. Jorge Gracia, a centre-forward from Spain, who's training to be a centre-attacking mid. The big boy, Pedro Ruiz, 70 rated striker from Spain, 86 to 94 potential, 6'3". This guy is going to be the next big thing in the club. Maxime Bazin, a striker from France who we're training to be a left winger. Enrique Pacheco, a striker from Spain. And finally Alberto Torres, a striker from Spain who we're training to be a right winger. Our first game of this episode sees us at home, and it is a derby. We are taking on Sevilla, who are currently top of the league. We start off in the 8th minute with Sergio Canales playing the ball to Loren. Loren plays it through for Fekir, who has a shot, and it's saved by Vashlik in the Sevilla goal. Now into the 26th minute, and we have the ball in defence with Emerson. He puts it into midfield to Nabil Fekir. Brilliant ball over the top towards Joaquin. Joaquin elects to go inside to Loren. Loren sees Fekir, and Fekir sees the run from Canales, and this could give us the lead in the derby, and it does. Sergio Canales puts us 1-0 up over our fierce rivals. But Sevilla were undeterred as just before half-time, Fabio Martins in the midfield gives the ball to Luke de Jong, who backheels it to Fernando, and Fernando puts it over the top, and Lucas Ocampos volleys it in and levels up the game. And in the 57th minute, we've got Gudeli on the ball for Sevilla, gives it to Luke de Jong, he goes back to Rakitic. Rakitic keeps on going, just muscles the defence off, and Luke de Jong slots it home, and we're now losing. Yay. The 76th minute, and Nabil Fekir has the ball in midfield. Joaquin's in loads of space out on his left hand side, and Fekir finds him, and Joaquin's got loads of space to run into. Can he level the game up? Oh, that was terrible from Joaquin. That shot was not going anywhere, so we're lucky we got a corner out of it as I go and make some substitutes. I mean, what am I supposed to do against that? Celta Vigo. In the 7th minute, and Celta Vigo coming forward with Jimo Navarro, giving it inside to Iago Aspas. He gives it back to Perez and Habara, and who gives it back to Iago Aspas. Habara has the ball again. I said his name wrong, Habara. Joel makes the save, but Fran Beltran is there to pick up the rebound and make it 1-0 to Celta Vigo. Now in the 24th minute, and Navarro again has it on this right hand side. Perez into Aspas, back to Perez, and inside again, and Fran Beltran has his second, and we're 2-0 down. This was our best chance of the first half. Yep, we played well. Okay, how have we managed to gift Fran Beltran a hat-trick then? In the 82nd minute, and Miguel Almiron is on the ball, plays a ball over the top looking for Nabil Fekir. He takes it off the defender, and we finally have a chance, but the chance is saved by the goalkeeper. And Fran Beltran finally leaves the pitch as we have a corner here with Sergio Canales in towards Antonio Sanabria, out to Nabil Fekir, who goes for the strut. That's a strike and a shot together, and it deflects into the net, and that's the way we score in this game, and that's the only time we score in this game. Granada. We get off to a decent start in this game with the ball falling to Sergio Canales in midfield. He gives it to Diego Lainez, and it goes through to Loren, who hits it into the top corner, and 6 minutes in we're 1-0 up. We have a corner, and you already know the outcome of this. It's 2-0. And we keep on coming in the second half. In the 52nd minute, Joaquin gives the ball inside to Loren. Loren spots the run of Diego Lainez, and that is 3-0. Oh, it's not? Oh, well, that was, yeah, you need your finishing training, mate. Now, see, Diego, if you'd have had your finishing training properly, we would have had a comfortable lead, and conceding this particular goal wouldn't have mattered as much as it does right now. 73rd minute, and we have Joaquin bringing the ball inside for Loren. Loren running forward with the ball, spots Fekir in the middle, and Fekir can't finish. 87th minute, and Granada coming forward with Mia, who gives it to Puertas, back to Mia, to Keita Balde. Keita Balde puts the pass through for Mia, and Joel makes the save. Good job he did that. And with what is surely the last attack of the game, Puertas gives it through to Cenk Tosun, who gives it back to Victor Diaz, back to Puertas again, and he gets the cross in, and Keita Balde puts the header over. And that is the last act of the entire game, and we were very lucky to come away with a win from that one. Osasuna. We get off to a quick start here as Emerson wins the ball off Johnny, it falls to Sidney, Canales puts the ball through for Almiron, and he puts it through for Francis, and Francis gets his first goal of the season for Real Betis. We are playing a bit of a rotation side here, as this is a midweek game. We're into the second half in the 58th minute as Moncayola has the ball for Osasuna. He puts it out wide to Torres. Torres into Jonathan Calleri. Yes, the former Jonathan Calleri that used to play for West Ham. Moncayola now back in the middle. It's intercepted by Bartra, but Moncayola still gets the ball through to Chimi Avila, and he makes it 1 apiece. 70th minute, and Osasuna are coming forward again with Pacheco giving it to Chimi Avila, but that's a good save from Claudio Bravo. And from the resulting corner, you all know what's going to happen here, don't you? Well, actually you don't, because it's headed away by the defence and Sergio Canales can launch the counter-attack here, and look at the run of Nabil Fekir through the defence. He split it wide open, he runs past his man and slots it home, and we score from an Osasuna corner to make it 2-1 to Real Betis. Come on. And in the 88th minute now, it's a kick up the field from their goalkeeper. Mark Bartra wins the header, gives it to Fekir, to William Carvalho, to Loren. One touch tiki-taka pass in here. Almiron gives it to Fekir. He bends it round the keeper, hits the post, and Christian Teo is there to follow it up and win us the game at 3-1. You love to see it. Here's a decent test for us. Atletico Madrid. Well, that's a decent start for us, isn't it? And in the 14th minute, they're coming forward again with Saul playing the ball over the top for João Felix. Sidney tries to go in the challenge. João Felix works it to Carrasco, and Joel makes a save at the near post. And it's lovely football from them again as Carrasco gives it to Llorente, to João Felix, out to Koke, back inside. Marcos Llorente smacks it against the post. That should have been 2-0 to Atletico, really. It's fine, they're not going to score from this free kick. Well then. And yet more pain is about to be inflicted on as Marcos Llorente plays it to Morata. Mandy tries to clear it, but it hits Marcos Llorente, and the ball falls through to Morata, and we've let Alvaro Morata score against us. That is the low point of our season so far. New youth players time. From France we have Simon Leclerc. From Portugal we have Vasco Corto. And from Spain we have Victor Barrera and Mateo Hurtado. Let me know in the comments what countries you want me to scout. I will, unfortunately I don't have mod yet, so it will just be limited to the countries that are currently in the game. Real Madrid. Sorry, I don't know what came over me. Real Madrid. And we get a decent start here at the Bernabeu as Diego Lainez is on the ball, gives it inside to Fekir. Fekir running through now, gives it to Sergio Canales. Sergio Canales spots the run of Diego Lainez, and he puts it into the bottom left corner, and we are 1-0 up away at Real Madrid. 24th minute now, and Valverde is on the ball, gives it to Casemiro. Casemiro, look at Benzema in the box on his own, and the elation for Real Betis didn't last very long, did it? And in the 33rd minute, Real Madrid are coming forward again. We should have expected them to have most of the chances, really, as Benzema is running through on goal. He's still running through, he passes it across to Lucas Vazquez, but he's offside. Ha! We're now in the 51st minute, and we start this highlight off with the ball at the feet of our goalkeeper Joel. He kicks it up to Loren, who chests it down brilliantly and finds a bit of space here to run through. He waits for the run of Diego Lainez. It's a brilliantly timed run from the Mexican. He roulettes back, gives it to Sergio Canales, and what Sergio Canales here is just waiting for that run from Nabil Fekir, and we retake the lead. And in the 84th minute, we start off with the goalkeeper once again, Joel. He throws it out to William Carvalho, who spots the run of Miguel Almiron. It's a brilliant run from the very quick Paraguayan. He puts a cross in, it's saved by Courtois, and Canales' shot is blocked by the foot of Stefan de Vrij. But guess what? That's it. We do it. We beat Real Madrid at the Bernabeu. That is the peak of our season right now, that is. Cadiz. Starting off in the 20th minute, and a header from Canales finds its way through to Loren, and Diego Lainez has space to run into. He's through, he's past the defence, he has the shot, and it's saved well by the goalkeeper. In the 31st minute, and Cadiz coming forward here with Reina putting it through for Mal Basic, and they get the lead. So we've gone from beating Real Madrid at the Bernabeu to losing 1-0 to a newly promoted side. Lovely. Okay, this is slightly ridiculous. 47th minute now, and we have Joaquin playing the ball through to Loren. Loren sees Diego Lainez out on the right hand side. He chips it back into Canales. Brilliant back heel, and Loren's shot just curls wide. And in the 57th minute, Cadiz are threatening to score a third here as Malbasic is put through. He goes round the sliding Joel and chips it. And we're losing to that. We're losing to that. I'm not on about the team. That guy has scored 2 goals against us and he's missed that. I mean, at least we got a goal back. Yay. Real Sociedad. We start off in the 6th minute with Nacho Monreal completely screwing up a clearance. He gives it straight to Loren, who has a bit of pace to get past the defence. Now can he just get across in to try and find someone in the box? He does, and Christian Teo gives us a 1-0 lead. We're good at going 1-0 up in these away games, aren't we? But unfortunately, we're not very good at keeping them, as Mikel Oyarzabal gets his way past Emerson and fires it into the top corner to make it 1-1 in the 16th minute. And in the 40th minute, Real Sociedad coming forward again with Monreal giving it to Seferovic, and Ilyara Mendy's shot hits the posts. We're now into added time in the first half, and Christian Teo plays a ball through to Miguel Almiron, who's got the pace to get away from the entire defence. He spots Diego Lainez, free in the box. 71st minute now, and it's Seamus Coleman with a clearance. It goes to Victor Camarasa in our team. Almiron gives it back to Camarasa, who puts it through Loren with the first time strike, and it's saved by the goalkeeper. 74th minute now, and we have a corner that's taken by Nabil Fekir. It's whipped into the box, it's headed back in the direction of Fekir, who has the ball again, crosses it in again, it's headed away by the defender. It comes for Isamandi, and Christian Teo with the strike, and again, another fantastic save by Ramiro. But unfortunately for him, that would all be in vain, as we score from our next corner. Antonio Sanabria with the header. Oh, another huge test coming up for us now at home as we take on Barcelona. Or is that a huge test these days? Who knows? Doesn't seem like it. Diego Lainez puts us 1-0 up with a stunning solo effort. And he has the ball again out on this right hand side. He puts it into Loren. It's a brilliant touch through, but his shot is saved by Neto. I'll say this, one thing we managed to do in this game was to keep this man, Lionel Messi, very quiet. He's on the wing now, but doesn't really have anywhere to go. Mandy covering very well. He gives it back to Nelson Semedo, who starts to run backwards, but sees Gini Wijnaldum in a bit of space, and he passes it through to Antoine Griezmann, who makes it 1-1. And the task gets harder when Francisco Trincao gives the ball to Lionel Messi. Messi back through to Francisco Trincao. He gets through the defence and slots it home to make it 2-1 to Barcelona. 74th minute now, and Sergio Canales puts a brilliant ball through to Miguel Almiron, who has the shot, but the shot is saved by Neto. And in the 80th minute now, we have Frankie de Jong on the ball, who slots it through for Jamie Vardy, playing for Barcelona. Oh, and he's scored as well. Fantastic. It's a 3-1 loss. Quick look at the table. We've dropped to 7th, and Atletico Madrid are top with 40 points, having won 13 of their 15 games. That's about it, really. Real Valladolid in the snow. We start off in the 22nd minute with Villarreal on the ball. Oscar Plano runs into the box. It's just Oscar Plano, isn't it? He gives it to Antonito, who crosses it in for Weissman, and that's 1-0 Valladolid. But their lead doesn't last long as Sergio Canales puts a ball through for Loren. Brilliant turn, brilliant hit, and brilliant goal, and we equalise. 41st minute now, and Hervias on the left hand side gives it to Sergi Guardiola. Guardiola gives it to Weissman, who puts the ball back through for Guardiola, and he restores their lead. Oh look, it's Mark Bartra giving away another penalty, and I pause the game because I complained to myself about it. And Weissman steps up to slot it home, and 3-1 to Valladolid. Okay, this is getting a bit embarrassing now, I can't lie.